Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya.
Brockhampton is back with the third single on their upcoming album, The Best Years of Our Lives. Today's song that we got was 1997 Diana. It was an interesting deviation from the norm. So far, we've been a little bit conditioned to expect it on Beats One Radio. Even though it's two singles, it is still technically conditioning. And so what they were used to do was we would listen to a compilation of songs they felt were summer vibes, and then at the very end, they would basically play their song and have it repeat about 3 times, and then drop the music video. This time, Kevin Abstract was on Twitter and he was like, in 30 minutes there's gonna be a new song, and I was like, oh crap, okay, I am totally not ready for this. And I was not, and I still will never be ready for a Brockhampton single. I always enjoy them every time, and this was no different. No, I think the reason that they didn't put this with the Beats One radio is because it's such a short song. The video is 2 minutes 50, but the song doesn't really start until about the 30-second mark. I'll put the actual note here when I go and look at the video, because I'm very articulate about these things. I'm very detailed, and I'm totally just all up on it. It's like any other Brockhampton single release. I have no idea what to expect other than it's going to be weird, ferocious, awesome, emotional, and enjoyable. And so with 1997 Diana, I found myself feeling the same thing, and excitement and curiosity definitely were the feelings that were washed over me before I even clicked play. I was literally like, what's going to happen here? Are we going to get a soft song? Are we going to get a gentle song? What kind of song are we going to get? And we got an explosive song. But the most interesting thing was the fact that this song is really only encompassed by Kevin Abstract, Matt Champion, and Dom McLennan. It doesn't feature Joba or Merlin. It's actually, I want to say, one of the shorter Brockhampton songs, not featuring all of the members. But obviously, with it being such a short song, I can kind of understand why they didn't want to have 5 people congested into that musical mess that it would become with 5 people. Not only do we hear Kevin, Matt, and Dom, we hear them repeated, at least Dom and Matt. It was cool because it was something a little unexpected. Normally with Brockhampton songs, we get the member doing a verse or potentially the chorus, and that's usually all we hear from them in that one song. Here, what Brockhampton has done is repeatedly use someone again, and so we get to hear Matt Champion go longer than maybe 30 seconds, and we get to hear Dom go longer than maybe 20-30 seconds as well. And it was cool to kind of hear them bounce off of each other in a repeated fashion rather than once, and marinate on that one verse and be like, dang, I wish I could hear that again, or I wish I could hear them keep going, because sometimes it does sound like in a Brockhampton song they could have kept killing the beat. So I understand why they do it though, because that allows the song itself to be replayable. You want to hear that verse again, you want to get to that moment where he says this and it's like, oh my god. But this song definitely was a welcome change from the norm, and hopefully maybe going forward they'll be able to use members in a repeated fashion on songs in order to have them flesh out a story in the song, or just flesh out their verse even further than previously done. Not only do we get repeats of Dom, Matt, and Kevin Abstract respectively, we get to hear them switching up their flows on a song, which is something that they have done before, but usually, like I said before, they were only really kind of restricted to that one verse, so they had to really bring it all in that one verse, and they didn't get really a chance to switch up. And here you get to see the skill of Matt, Dom, and Kevin, and the ability to switch up, and I'm sure they have before in previous songs, and I might not be remembering those songs, but in this song, it is awesome to hear that flow switch up that still goes well with the song. The song doesn't really feel like it halts because they changed it up. It doesn't feel awkward at all. It feels natural. Now, just like last time, I wanted to see what 1997 Diana, as far as its significance, what it meant. As far as this song, I cannot really find the correlation between the death of Princess Diana and the excited party frenzy of the actual song from Brockhampton. Come back, I may have stated that too quickly. What I meant to say was potentially the correlation between Princess Diana and Brockhampton's 1997 Diana is that Brockhampton represents the paparazzi that is frenzied and foaming at the mouth for the next Princess Diana move. At least her as a celebrity, that's basically what she went through. And so that is the correlation that I may have discovered. Back to your regularly scheduled. My favorite line on here that I was able to really decipher from everything was Don McLennan's line about Father Time and how basically he gave himself to Father Time, and Father Time says you can live forever, you just gotta dance until you die. And I think it's not necessarily a negative line here. In the description of the video, of the Brockhampton video at least, what they say is, I really hope your dreams come true, please allow yourself to realize them. Dance until you die can be seen as a way of saying, have fun till your very last minute, because you don't know when you're going to pass away. None of us know when our lives are going to end, unfortunately, and if we did, I think we would obviously do everything we could beforehand, but not knowing really does give us a bit of freedom in wanting to have the most happiness possible. Obviously, capturing that happiness is difficult because we have all kinds of different situations, but if it is possible, or if you can make it possible, definitely go for it. 1997 Diana, I think, is a successful installment of the Best Years of Our Lives album, and I cannot wait to hear the next song. They did say on Twitter they're going to be dropping some more content, so we'll see what happens tonight or today or whatever they decide to do. But 1997 Diana, it's good. Well, this guy says, you never know. You never know. Yeah, you just don't.